Welcome everyone to the final episode of Destroy All Humans. This is going to be it. We're going to do the last mission in this episode. And the last mission is a doozy.
Here you stand at the seat of all human power, and they're turning over the keys to the whole planet! Our victory is complete!
Something doesn't seem quite right about that.
No more blowing stuff up?
Oh, the Furon Emperor will be most pleased!
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Silhouette will be meeting you there himself. Try not to gloat too much when you accept his surrender.
Sure, it's the least we can do.
World domination awaits!
I'm sure it does. So all these humans are just going to completely surrender to us, so let's go and do that now.
Silhouette, I presume. You don't look like a general.
You don't look like a little green man.
Thank you. So, waving the white flag, huh? All the monkeys got together, scratched their heads, accepted the inevitable.
That sense of humor. Just like your...
Like my what?
File. Your dossier, Crypto. Said you were quite the joker.
I think I never told you my name.
No, I suppose I have your brother to thank for that.
You're a chick?
I'm a patriot. If you had to put up with politicians playing grab-ass all day long, you'd wear a mask too.
Me, I get my kicks the old-fashioned way, beating up bad monkeys.
Funny, that's just what Crypto 136 said. Of course, he was a real cut-up, too. Well, so much for Plan A.
What's that?
That, my gender-deprived friend, is Plan B. The end of your insidious invasion. A champion even you can't defeat. The greatest political mind of the 20th century in the greatest weapon ever built by man. Behold! The Robo-Prez!
If elected, I promise to destroy all Furons!
That is seriously messed up.
Robo-Prez! Dirty Tricks mode!
Aw, man. Now I'm gonna get my suit dirty.
And here we go!
There is an enemy on the loose! Find it and kill it! Repeat, find it and...
Final boss! Or is it? So, there is some Tesla coils sitting about, despite the fact that the previous mission literally was all dedicated to destroying every single Tesla coil. There is still some kicking about for some reason. And we have the Robo-Prez, which is actually kinda dangerous. And these floating mines as well. So, for this, you want to destroy all the anti-air. Anti-air has to go, that is a definite. Because you do not want the anti-air pestering you while you're trying to take out Robo-Prez. And it will pester you quite a bit.
You don't have all. You have returned to the invasion.
What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to blow up buildings to get repair pods. So let's just hit him with the Quantum Deconstructor. The Quantum Deconstructor is really the best way to go about taking care of Robo-Prez. He has these lock-on missile attacks that will follow you about, kinda like the SAMs. As you can see, we're taking a lot of damage. I've barely scratched Robo-Prez, and I'm almost dead because of all the AA, the Teslas, and Robo-Prez himself. So you can see this is not going to plan. You wanna really take out those robots. See the amount of damage I did with that one sonic boom against both those robots? You want to be doing that continuously against every land target, really. Completely missed with that last quantum destructor, and I really should be dead by now. Sonic boom really doesn't do that much damage against RoboPrez. It's really best used against the enemy ground forces. Ah, repair pod, thank god. Oh, Tesla coil, that's going to be painful. You definitely want to make use of all the repair pods, all the ammo pickups in the area. In fact, you're going to have to make use of them. This quantum deconstructor is really the only way to do a lot of damage to RoboPrez. The death rate is minimal damage, it's really a slow way to chip his health. And if you watch out, he'll do that little green attack there he just did, which will take you out very quickly if you manage to lock it in. But we're doing okay.
He's getting away! Looks like he's heading for the Coolidge Memorial! Or is that the lot of the bees? Oh, I should hold on to that tortoise.
Yeah, you should have, Pox. You really should have held on to that map. Okay, so we got some ammo, we got some health.
You have returned to the invasion site.
Let's take out this 80 touch so we don't have them pestering away at us. Very good idea to take them all out. Now, let's do this. Take out that robot and get straight in for the RoboPrez. It doesn't do as much damage as I would have thought. He's down to half health though, which is good. We're doing not too bad. Oh, more tanks.
Crypto, you don't have...
Thankfully the tanks are easily dealt with the sonic boom. A fact I'm only just learning now, which would have been really helpful in previous missions.
RoboPrez! RoboPrez! He's heading for that white building! No! The other white building! You know, the one with the statue, the tall ugly guy with the beard, he's like Amish or something?
Oh, even in this final mission, the writing is still top quality. We're healed up, we've got ammo, Lincoln Memorial's right there. Pretty sure destroying the Lincoln Memorial gives you some kind of pickup. Gotta watch out for that Tesla coil. Let's take it down just so it's definitely out the way because we don't want the Tesla coil attacking us while we're trying to take on RoboPrez. Or should I quote Pox and be like, RoboPrez! RoboPrez! Right. Let's move. RoboPrez, you're going down. There's not much more. Oh, I destroyed that building by a complete accident. And got some quantum destructor ammo for it. So, this fight's not too difficult. Oh, let's destroy the Lincoln Memorial and see what we get. Quantum destructor ammo for doing that. And that's nice. As you can see, the pickups kind of respawn after a while, which is very good.
Oh, how cute! The RoboPrez is all hurt, and he's taking his brainstem and heading home. Poor little RoboPrez! Everybody's so mean to him. Follow him to the White House and crush him like a tin can in a trash compactor.
Very well, that's what I'll do. So this is the final stage of the boss fight, right in front of the White House. Not that bad actually. This fight's not too bad. It can be tricky, but this is my first attempt doing this fight, so it's not that bad. Could be worse. He's almost down. And he's down. RoboPrez is dead. Dead? Oops.
Man, I love the smell of presidential brains in the morning.
Just remember who set that giant potus of destruction upon you.
Right.
You know who I mean.
Oh, that silhouette guy, right? Or chick.
Could you do me a favor and not creep me out?
Sure.
In any case, she ran from the capital. I lost sight of him. Her. Silhouette. Near the...
Attention, Furons! Attention, Furons! Is this thing on? Oh, whatever. I know you little gray freaks can hear this. I'm sure you're out there listening, gloating.
Pretty much, yeah.
It seems only fair.
Credit where credit is due. You did it. You beat my beautiful Robo-Prez. And now you're probably sitting around fantasizing about destroying all the humans. Typical. Sure you handled the boys, Armquist, Huffman. Oh, that was a challenge. But everybody knows which sex is dominant on this planet. There's still plenty of time to get your asses handed to you. That is, if you're not too scared to fight a girl.
No, I'm not hung up on the whole pudenda thing.
So come on, Crypto. Let's dance. I'll even let you lead. I'm at the Octagon. Don't keep me waiting.
This is a bit of a weird bit, because you would think that they would separate the Robo-Prez and Silhouette fight. Because if you die fighting Silhouette, you have to do Robo-Prez all over again. Not like I did die at the Silhouette fight a good number of times and had to do did die at Silhouette a number of times and had to do Robo-Prez all over again a number of times. And this is actually embarrassing. I almost die before even getting to Silhouette because I'm an idiot. So just make your way straight to the landing zone, because you can still die on your UFO before you even get there, which would be embarrassing. This is a ground fight, so no use. Don't ease up on your saucer ammo for Robo-Prez and for this part. You don't even need to destroy all these things. I'm just doing it for the hell. Oh, I almost got killed. Let's land. Let's land. Let's land. So this fight with Silhouette, kinda tricky actually. You get charged and swamped with lots of military, lots of majestic, lots of robots, and Silhouette herself, who has the ability to regenerate her health. And she has dual-wielding pistols. Right, now the way that Silhouette fight will work, once you get her health down to a certain threshold, so let's say you get it down to 80%, she'll stop and recharge her health. Then once you get it down to 60%, she'll stop and recharge her health. 50%, 40%, you get the drift. So she's regenerating her health right now, and she's obviously invulnerable to attack once she's doing this. You want to use this time to bust open crates to get ammo pickups ready for you to pick up, because you will need ammo pickups. Also take out the enemy reinforcements that are coming in. But you want to focus on Silhouette completely and utterly when she's, you know, not immune to damage, because as soon as she's down, the fight's over, and you want to end this fight as quickly as you can, obviously, because it's not an easy fight if you don't know what you're doing. First time playing this mission, I got my ass handed to me a number of times. So as you can see, her health is going down farther than what it did before she healed last time. And you can zap her and keep her immobilized, which is very handy. And we have the twin shot disintegrator, which there is really no explanation as to why she's not being disintegrated like every other human. There's no explanation for why she's more damage resistant. But it's a thing, because video games. And obviously you need to watch out for EMP devices as well. They have them hidden about this battle area. And mutants will also be here as well, but the mutants aren't that bad. Look, oh, that guy got me while I was distracted. You need to go, because you're actually more of a threat than Silhouette. Silhouette herself really isn't much of a problem. Like, she'll just charge at you and run at you most of the time. You can just literally just run backwards and fire at her while she's trying to catch up with you, And she won't do anything about it, she'll just keep on running. The biggest problem in this boss fight is all the other enemies. You can't telekinesis her, which makes no sense why you can't telekinesis her. But you can scan her.
It's got claws, see? And I'm gonna scratch your beady eyes out!
You can scan her mind and read what she's thinking, but you can't telekinesis her, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You get plenty of ammo pickups, plenty of crates to destroy in this area, so you never really run low on ammo. Ion detonators are the way to go to take out Silhouette. They take out her health very quickly. Obviously, yeah, what happened to the music? The music is just gone. No. You don't want to be close to Silhouette. You don't want to get anywhere close to her. Her guns don't do too much damage, so I think you're pretty much okay. You can handle a lot of shots. She doesn't have that many varied attacks as well. It's just you need to know what you're doing. It's very easy to get completely and utterly overwhelmed by the wave and wave and wave of enemy forces that will come at you. This fight looks a lot easier than what it was because you're only seeing like successful attempt.
Harder, faster.
Oh, and Silhouette will also have sexual voice clips as well, dialogue. See, I'm almost dead. Just from that one blow, I'm almost dead. And watch out for the mines. The mines will drop down. You need to listen out for that little kind of resonating beep sound to know when the mines are dropping down to try and get you. And the guys with the green shotgun type laser rifles are really dangerous. They will kill you. They will straight up kill your ass. Okay, where's Silhouette? I don't know where she even is at this point. She is almost dead though. Oh, ion detonator ammo. You know what? Let's finish this. You can anal probe Silhouette, but it doesn't really do much in all honesty. Oh, that was annoying. What a waste of an ion detonator. Oh, she's fully recharged her health. It is frustrating for her to recharge her health, but that's just the way this boss fight is, really.
You thought I'd be a pushover.
It's not too difficult a boss fight. It's just tricky is all. You need to know what you're doing. Oh, and the mutants can destroy your concentration, so watch out for that.
Come here, you little bastard!
Target. Running like it's puppy with its tail between its legs.
I missed the music! I missed the music. The game is not the same without its music. Everything else is really just the typical things you've been fighting throughout this entire game. Silhouette's not even that bad to defeat. Robo-Prez was a more difficult boss in terms of her and Silhouette. Well, him and Silhouette. Like I said before, the biggest problem in this boss fight is everything else that comes along.
No, you don't. Is that all you've got, tough guy?
Got some ion detonators now. Let's finish this. This is the final boss fight, by the way. Not the best boss fight I've ever had in my entire gaming career. Her attacks are terrible. But that's that.
You beat me. I can't believe you actually beat me.
They never do. You know, you don't look so hot.
Majestic. We'll never give up the struggle to resist you alien freaks.
Struggle's over, babe. Furons won, humans zipperoonie.
You think you won? You think America is the only human civilization on Earth?
That's what all the Americans seem to think. At least the ones I scanned.
Smug little insect. There are 3 billion people on this planet. And everywhere there are humans, there is Majestic.
Sorry, Dollface. Without you, Majestic's just a bunch of dudes in crappy black suits.
Majestic. Empty. 12. The 12. All over. All over the world.
Attention, humans. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet Furon. This planet is now a territory of the Furon Empire. Resist this.
President found alive! US government fights off commie invaders on home soil. Giant lizard seen off the coast of Japan. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Have you ever seen a more sequel baiting ending than that?
Good evening, my fellow Americans. In recent days, rumors have run rampant of flying saucers, alien invaders from other worlds, indeed, of my own demise. The truth is, America has been attacked, not by little green men, but red. And our invaders are most definitely of this earth. Despite the efforts of this administration, our nation has been infiltrated by communists. Their conspiracy, details of which are only now coming to light, included drugging our water supplies and controlling our media via mind control. But your military and intelligence agencies fought back, and I'm proud to report that once again, America has emerged victorious. However, the price is dear. At this moment, millions of Americans are working hard and playing by the rules, unaware of the lingering toxic pollutants in their minds. To combat this lingering menace, we have set up testing centers across the nation, at shopping malls, local schools, even churches. The test is simple and painless. Why, our family had it just this morning, and I'm back at work. Doris is in the kitchen baking brownies, and little Billy's out playing tag in the rose garden right now. It's completely safe. So, trust your government. Trust your president. Good night, and God bless America.
Step inside, citizen.
You sure this thing is safe?
Step inside, citizen.
Jeez Louise. I don't know.
Hey, buddy, you heard the president. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. Yeah! Yeah!
Well, I guess a test couldn't hurt.
Like shooting monkeys in a barrel.
And so, the world breathes a sigh of relief. The threat of alien invasion proved a false alarm. As for those who scan the skies for a real visit from outer space, they may be in for a very long wait. Perhaps the lesson is that we should turn our gaze inward, remembering that man's worst enemy is often himself.
And that's that. So, what a game. What a let's play. It's been so fun. Oh, listen to the music. Am I playing as this is giving me Stubbs the Zombie flashbacks. So another Let's Play down, and as usual I'm going to review the game at the end. This game is fantastic. I can't praise it enough. It's just everything about it. One of the biggest standing points of this game is the writing, the dialogue, the characters, the voice acting. You can tell that the lead voice actor who voiced Kryptos Spiridium had a lot of fun doing his lines. And so did Pox, the voice actor for Pox as well. It's just a very voice acted game, very well voice acted game, and it's fantastic. The combat, the gameplay, mechanics are very fun and innovative, and it's just really such a great game. I can't praise it enough. The story is actually kind of interesting. I like the story. I love the fact that you're playing as the aliens invading humans, and I love the comedic spin to the game. It just brings something new and fresh rather than everything that's so grim and serious all the time. This game is something completely different. It's fresh, it's comedic, it makes you laugh, it makes you have fun. By taking you out of that serious mindset and placing you in the shoes of Kryptos Spiridium and Pox. It's the DNA collecting can be a little boring and time consuming and mundane, but of a grind, but I guess that's what grinding is, really. It's all about being mundane and over repeating and just generally trying to, you know, get DNA. So the characters in the game, Crypto, one of my favourite characters in all games in all time is Kryptos Spiridium. How could you not love Kryptos Spiridium? It's just one of the best characters ever designed, in my opinion. It's in the terms of what this game wanted to achieve, it achieved it very well. Flaws of the game, I can't really think of many flaws, honestly. I really enjoyed this. I guess I wished there'd been a little bit more to the saucer aspect of the game. There could have been a little bit more there, maybe introducing some enemy air units. It's also weird that we never ran into any other Furons. Like, there's a whole mothership in orbit about Earth, but there's only 2 Furons, Pox and Crypto. Well, clones of Crypto. It just seems a little bit weird that we never saw any other Furons. That is a little bit of a plot hole there. But the game isn't meant to be taken seriously, really. It's meant to be taken in a completely comedic way. So I give this game, honestly, you know what, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Because I can't think of enough flaws in this game to take it down a notch, in my opinion. So this game gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Must buy, must play. There is sequels, and I'll be doing them. So thank you for joining me on this Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have. Hope to see you guys next time. Take care. See you then.